Hi guys, welcome back to Bit by Bit, where we try to educate you about fitting of your bridle, your bits and the welfare of your horse. We're heading to the barn, see some horses and have some soft tissues where we will show you what to check on your horse and how to fit your bit properly. Okay, we have Snickers here and we're going to just do some small checkups what you can do yourself at your own horse and see if everything is fine. You can't check everything because the jaw, the teeth going is here, they're going till there, so you can't stick your arm up there because you will miss some limbs. But you can definitely see some small things. So the first thing I always check is how is that corner of the mouth. So I just open it up slightly and I see it's perfect here, so no bursts or any wounds in here. Outside is nice. There's a nice hanging lip. Nothing like that. So I always go in front of him, cuddle the face a little bit so they get used to me and they know that I don't want to do any harm. And then I take my pointy finger and be really careful with this, because if you get in between those jaws, that hurts. So I go in the mouth, of the corner of the mouth, I shove it a little bit up and then I find the first teeth, the big ones, and then I'm on the side of it. He doesn't like it really, but if I go down a little bit I can feel if it's been to a dentist or not. This one has really sharp edges on there, and because he's chewing I really have to be careful, because with the chewing movement there's a lot of muscles going on it. It pushes your finger like it pushes the grass what go in their cheeks, pushes the grass under their molars, and you don't want to be there with your finger, so you really have to be careful. Just feel the first two, and you feel here he has really sharp edges on it. So if that bit and that bridle is rubbing here and pushing here, you can already see that he doesn't like that. If I push here, it's not a nice feeling, and you can really feel here those big teeth going here. So they stick out a little bit. So that's what you can check. We can see here the teeth are pretty clean for a horse, so there's not a lot of dirt sticking on it. That can mean from a bad diet. And what I always try to do, because the wolf teeth are somewhere up here, so I go with my thumb in and I feel on the top till the first big tooth, and this one doesn't have any wolf tooth. So I can feel it on both sides, there's no sharp points there. And I really put some pressure on there, because some of the wolf tooth are underneath the skin and you don't really feel them if you don't put the pressure on it. But I can feel here, he definitely doesn't have wolf tooth. For sure not. Oh yeah, I love you too. So that's a little checkup what you can do. So nothing special going on here, only that he's sharp. So he needs to get wrapped down so that they take those sharp points from the top ones and from the bottom ones. I can't feel the bottom ones because they're really in her mouth, and if I stick my finger in there it's gone, so be careful there. So only feel on top, on the side. So I go here with my finger and I move it a little bit down so I can feel those sharp edges. I don't go around the corner, don't do that. So we're going to check up how much space he has in her mouth. If we look at her, the length of her mouth, that's a quite normal length what we have here. Like some of them stop here, that's really short. Some of them stop there, they're pretty long. So the more space they have, the longer they get. If I go inside here, I can already see she has a normal tongue. She has nothing like, it's difficult to see from there maybe, but it's not a really big tongue. She's a little bit fleshy up here, but if I look at it, it never ever really got caught in a bit, because there's no scar tissue on it. It's really nice and soft, so there's no hard spots on that extra meat up here or the extra skin. So it's nice and soft, so nothing really hurt her in the past. If I look at her palate, it's not hanging down, so maybe you can see it like this. It's and now you see it's the palate and the tongue are against each other. That doesn't mean they don't have space, because I can still fit easily 2 fingers in there with her mouth shut. Like there is space enough. So definitely a 16 mil bit will definitely fit in it. So don't think, oh, the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, so I can't fit a thick bit in there, I have to be really thin. Don't do that. Like, you can definitely, because it's all weak tissue, so that tongue will give, and it can go thick, it can go flat, so that horse has space enough here. So thank you guys for following us, and I hope you really learned something in those videos, in the past videos where we talked about nerves, teeth, soft tissues in the mouth, and hope you will follow us along for the next coming videos where we will show you a lot more. Thank you.